My name is John Davis, and I want to go into the future a little bit, and that is that Boeing hires 180,000 people to make airplanes, and that manufacturing is either number one or number two in the world, depending on the year. Airbnb has 400 employees behind computers in San Francisco, and they're the third largest hotel chain in the world. That's the way things are moving with the gig economy. Only 20% of the people generally are entrepreneurial, i.e. they can organize their own schedule, work for themselves, and feel comfortable with that. The rest of the people want to work for a living, go to work at 9 o'clock, return, have weekends free. What are my grandkids going to do for a living, and how do you see that unfold?
That's a very important question, and something that I personally have been working really hard on, because it's, when we talk about where we're headed in the economy, it's not talking about the economy of yesterday, it's talking about the economy of today and where we think it's going, and to make sure that we have opportunity in that economy coming forward. And it's about innovation and disruption and the impacts that has. What can we do to make sure that everyone has access to opportunities in the economy going forward? What does it mean from a policy standpoint in terms of how we address that, and make sure that we have things in place to give people those opportunities and best prepare them for those opportunities. I think the president, for example, has really talked about going backwards, bringing back an economy that was in place 20 or 30 years ago, and we really have to talk about the opportunities and the challenges, because as you bring up, there are challenges going forward too. So I've been working hard to bring together and get feedback from folks on where we're headed, where we think we're going to see some of these changes. What does that mean in terms of policy, and how we need to address policy to adapt to that? And most importantly, what can we do to make sure that everyone in our country, whether it's kids starting out in school or people who are in the workforce who are transitioning, has access to the opportunities and have the tools available to help them in that way. So it's like you said, it's a forward-looking issue, but something we should be working on absolutely now, so that we're prepared and forward-looking going forward.